What's up, people of YouTube? This is Warlord here, bringing you guys another video to my channel, and today we are doing another rushing route guide. I haven't done one of these in a while, but we're going to be covering firing range, and I've been wanting to do one of these for a while because I do have some cool little lines of sight that a lot of people probably know about if you're from the OG Black Ops 1 days, but I figured if you're new to the Call of Duty series over the past 2 or 3 years, you might not know about these shots and these lines of sights and these routes, so I figured I would show you guys some of my favorite ones in the entire game. Now, this spawn right here is actually my favorite spawn ever. Like, this is my favorite spawn on this map for sure when you're starting out, and I'll show you why. The first route that I like to run, and I would pretty much always recommend using some sort of a, you know, mid-tier AR or maybe like a longer range SMG, but this right here is one of the best routes to run. Right through here and into mid. I feel like this is one of the best ways to come on this map if you're super aggressive. The reason I say that is because the enemy team is obviously going to spawn back here. A lot of them are going to push up this way. Somebody's usually going to be sitting right here in this window, and then you're going to have people who run through here and out these doors. So if you come up this side, right, and you're able to catch this before anybody really gets out this door or is looking out this door, you might be able to catch one kill here, and then hopefully get this person and potentially these guys before you're really into any big trouble. So that's a really good route to run right off the bat for this map. Now, the other thing that I like about this side is you have so much more cover, and it's like this building right here is so crucial. If you guys play super slow, which I don't recommend camping, but I mean, some people are going to do it. This building is the building to have control over on this map. This top part right here, it's absolutely crucial because you got people running through here, and then obviously the weakness is this flank back here that you can't see from up top. For the most part, I mean, you can kind of sometimes manipulate this, and yeah, but this building is crucial, and this spawn gives you easy access to that. Now, honestly, a couple of lines of sight that I like. This one's the more popular one. People are going to know about this. If you're using a sniper rifle and you're trying to get long shots or just trying to get an easy pick, a good way to do that is you spawn here, you turn, hop up on this table, boom. You're going to get your quick shots right there. Now, I wouldn't sit here too long, maybe 1-2 kills, because they're going to figure out where you're at pretty quick. This one is pretty nice as well. I like being able to see down this long ramp. There's a way that you can peek up here. See if I can do it. Yeah, if you've got a sniper rifle, this works really well. I've used that quite a bit. But yeah, this side has more cover. Like, getting across to the trailers is easier because what will happen is people are going to run from our spawn right here, and they're going to be, you know, looking for those easy picks. So if you're running across to the back of these trailers, if you're slow or you're delayed, they're going to pick you off. But if you spawn over here and you're trying to get back to the trailer, nobody's shooting you unless they magically wallbang you. So you're going to come out here and then boom. So I prefer this spawn a lot. And then obviously this trailer is crucial to have control over this and this backside because it's just so important. Now, if you guys didn't know, you can actually use this little spool thing here. You can use this to peek. You can kind of see through this little hole, depending on your angle and stuff, but it's really not useful. It's mostly useful just to see if there's anybody coming your way, because like if you guys have control over this spawn right here, and you know they're spawning either back there or back over there, then it's a good way to kind of check and see who's coming or who's trying to like hide right around this corner. People usually aren't going to think to check right here. So I think this is a useful spot. I don't usually sit here, but in the heat of the moment when I'm healing or, you know, calling in a streak or something, it's a good little spot to sit on. Now, that's really all I have in terms of routes on this side of the map anyway. Now, this window right here is nice. You get nice shots out the side of this. People like to head glitch that Jeep. That's always useful. It's nice here too, peeking people out that window there. Sometimes you'll catch people off guard sitting over there. This thing is obviously annoying, but it is what it is. And that's the main rushing route that I have for this map. This is a really aggressive map. Like I said, control over this building and control over this building seem to be the most important thing in the entire map. And a lot of people would think, wouldn't it be this building you would want the most control over? But no, not really. That's just basically a spawn building. Now, if you're spawning on this side of the map, there are some good routes for you to run. Obviously, if you're just wanting to get into people's faces, then going this way and getting right into the action over here is probably a good idea. If you like using sniper rifles, these peaks right here are usually good. Sometimes you can get collaterals off the start here. Same thing with like this area, LMGs, snipers, good spot to kind of sit and wait, get the first easy couple of kills. But honestly, just like I had said before, one of the better routes to run on this side, just like on that side, is to go straight through here and right out into this area. One of the risky things about this route, though, is that when you come out this doorway, by the time you get up here, you're almost always going to have somebody who might see you running across. And then being here, you might have people who are coming up these stairways and they can see you. So this is one of the better spots to run, but you just have to be a little bit more cautious. Now, this is really cool if you can make it work. This isn't anything secretive, but obviously this jump right here is nice and useful. If you can manage to do that real quick without getting killed, it's definitely clutch AF. I'm not going to be able to do it. Yeah, if you can do that without getting killed, definitely clutch. You might catch somebody sitting off spawn, might catch some people over here head glitching the barrel. This is a very good spot to run. This is one of the very few maps where running straight through the middle of the map is a good idea. Now, when you spawn on this side, I think that running down here is a good option. Now, I usually do not like this side of the map. I think this is a really crappy part of the map. You're always at a disadvantage because you're shooting uphill. You always have less cover, like in here, and you're trying to shoot people off this head glitch, or off that, or over there, or down here where you're trying to shoot people all the way back there, or who are peeking out the side of this. This side of the map is just bad. But if you are going to take this side of the map, I would say spawning on this side is usually your best bet, because you can push through here, try and do it as fast as possible, and you might not catch anybody looking at you from these doorways, because they might be focused on this corner over here still. But, like I said, it's a little bit risky, because people who are spawning on this side, some people are probably going to run straight down here. They're going to run down here, they're going to be waiting, they're going to be looking. You might run into a person or two when you're initially taking this route, because obviously it does take longer for you to get this way than it does the other team. And so, yeah, it's kind of risky. It's not always worth it, but it is what it is. I really wish that we could get up into this from these sandbags. Can that just be a thing that happens, please? Because people who sit up here are fucking annoying. Anyways, that is the best routes that I have on this map, being completely honest. There really aren't any lines of sight or anything like that that are super useful. I mean, like, you could use stuff like the car, but I think these are all pretty basic and common knowledge things. You know, just being able to peek and hop up here, you can check things. There's really not a whole lot of options. People will try and get you like a wall bang through this with sniper rifles, so you always have to be careful about that. But yeah, there's really not a whole lot of options. This is a nice little head glitch when you got somebody camping behind that table in there or using that window. This is a nice spot to kind of sit and pick some people off. If you guys didn't know, this is also a thing. It's not as easy to do as it used to be, but yeah, because you mantle all the way over now. Back in the day, you used to not mantle over it, and you could hop up here. I mean, you could still do that, so if you're ever trying to get up here and you're worried that there's people underneath you, like, for example, if, you know, sometimes in that spawn, or people who control that spawn, will push up through here and they'll have control of this building, and your team is spawning, like, in this building and back over there. If they have control in here and you know you can't go through this doorway and they're shooting at people, you can always do this, and then you can, like, drop down in here and take them off guard. I would recommend, obviously, not dropping, like, literally inside this, because you're probably going to get killed right away. This is probably the safer one to do, down here, and then have a drop on them. But yeah, I mean, you're probably still going to die, because if they have control over this building, that means that they're starting to spawn over here. So you dropping down right here probably means you're going to get shot in the back. So it's probably best to, you know, kill a couple people, dip out here, peek back behind you, watch your head glitches and stuff, because that's what they're going to do. People love to sit right here. People love to sit right here. People love to sit especially right here, and they like to lay down on their bellies with LMGs right up here. So that is really all I have for this map. It's a pretty basic map. It's not too hard to understand, not too hard to control. It is, you know, a good option if you guys are looking to kind of improve at how to get more kills on firing range, because I know that it's not It's not always easy, especially at this time in Call of Duty where we have all the specialists and we have much higher skill gap than we used to. People have gotten a lot better at the game over the years. Their shots are more crisp. So hopefully this is useful for you guys. If you did enjoy the video, please go ahead and leave a like. I would greatly appreciate it. Twitter and Facebook links will be down in the description as always. And deuces.